Well, we have all of the big New Year's activities all covered for you tonight. Ken Barlow, he's here at the Copley Square talking to lots of people. Kate Merrill is at the Boston Public Library with the musical acts, quote unquote. And Joyce Golhawig is at Boston Common with a big raucous crowd tonight.
And we've got this night covered even beyond Boston. We have a team of reporters at celebrations in New Hampshire, in Worcester, and of course the big party in Times Square. Big issue tonight, of course, the weather, and it has been lovely.
You know, compared to some of the past years, there have been blizzards, there have been cold, there's been rain, there's been melting, but not tonight. It's perfect. Nothing is melting except, in fact, nothing. I'm not melting.
Nothing's melting tonight.
You know, compared to the way it could be at this time of the year, this really is nice. Temperatures just above the freezing mark. Pretty much what we thought, and the good news is the forecast is actually working. There won't be any rain tonight, no snow or anything like that. We're looking though at problems for tomorrow. But in the meantime, 34, 33 degrees officially out at Logan, which is about right here in the city. 34 degrees at 2 o'clock, and you see temperatures hold steady and then actually rise toward morning. 35 degrees, so we're not going to have any icing here in the city of Boston, but just outside, there could be some icy spots by morning. But for midnight, all systems go. The weather's going to be good, absolutely no problems. And like I said, compared to what it could be at this time of the year, it's actually nice.
You know, a perfect way to say goodbye to 2006 and ring in the new year. Nice crisp night, and everything's holding up behind us.
Absolutely. We're going to go crowd diving in just a little while, so we're going to see you in a little bit.
We'll have the camera right on you for that. Be well. You know, part of what makes this night so fantastic is the fact that it really is a family event. People come in the morning, and then the events outside really start to gear up early evening.
Yeah, about 6 hours ago, and of course that is the big parade, and I'll tell you, people were lined up some 8 or 9 deep on both sides of Boylston Street, and we're going to show that to you right now. And you know, I got to tell you something. People are amazingly well behaved. Kids all come out. They have a great time. This, of course, is the original first night in the whole country, and I think it's the best.
It was incredible tonight to see those big puppets looming right over Boylston Street. No matter where you were in downtown Boston, all the way up to Charles Street, you got to look at that procession. And then when that ended, of course, families were treated to the first of 2 big fireworks shows tonight. This is the family fireworks celebration, 12-minute display, and it gave families a chance to see something beautiful on Boston Common, especially those who just can't stay up until midnight to ring in the new year with their kids near Boston Harbor. And what you're seeing right here, it's just a sampling of what First Night has to offer here in Boston.
Oh, I tell you, I've watched it many a time over the years, from the first one some 31 years ago and several times, and I love these fireworks. And there's something about in the middle of a winter night that makes us feel pretty happy. But you know, we have a lot more coming up, including Joyce Golhawig. She's live right now, right into the heart of the activities on Boston Common. Clue us in, Joyce, what's happening there? All right, Joyce, thank you very much. Speaking of music, there's a different category of music that's been going on not very far from us, just right over there.
That's right, and one of our colleagues is right there in the thick of it. Let's go across the way to Kate Merrill, live in front of the Boston Public Library. Kate?
Well, Lisa, I always pick the best spot on New Year's Eve. Take a look at the crowd here in front of the library. It is packed here. This is where people come to hear this band right here, UV Protection. This is a group from Boston, local folks, and they consider their music electronic pop. It is definitely kind of an eclectic mix of music. This crowd, very excited. You get all ages here. Let's talk to some of them, shall we? Tell me your name and where you're from.
Audrey from Leominster. Jen, Leominster.
Why did you guys come out here to this location tonight?
To see the ice sculptures.
What else have you guys seen today?
We went to the north, and that's all.
So, have you guys been to First Night before?
No.
What do you think? You're 13. Is this a cool place to be, or?
Yeah.
What do you think? You guys have front row here in front of UV Protection. This isn't bad.
No, it's not.
Are you excited at all?
Yeah.
Can you show us a little excitement on New Year's Eve? All right, so there you have it from the steps of the Boston Public Library. Jack and Lisa, I'm going to throw it back to you across a sea of people. Jack and Lisa, take it away.
All right, thank you, Kate. So from tango dancing to UV protection at the Boston Public Library. Thanks, and it's a lot of fun right here, right now, as we enjoy these last minutes of 2006. I want to show you a live picture of this big crowd with us counting down the last minutes. It's a party in Boston.
You can hear them all. We're counting down to the big event, the fireworks over the Boston Harbor. Our live coverage continues right after this.
Thank you, Joyce. Happy New Year to you from one loud place to another. Take a look. We are in front of the Boston Public Library where UV Protection, a Boston band, is playing. And this is where most of the folks are gathering. We're going to take you down the steps and show you the crowd tonight. Listening to the music, we are just a stone's throw away from Jack and Lisa. And take a look. You don't need to be old to come out to this party. What's your name?
Tegan.
How old are you?
8.
How did you get front row of this?
Just came through.
What do you think about the whole first night? Have you been here all day?
Yeah.
What have you seen?
I've seen them. I've seen other people blow horns. I've seen a lot of other stuff too.
You're up pretty late past your bedtime. Is that okay with your parents?
Yeah.
All right. It's breaking the rules tonight, 8 years old, but take a look. These folks, everyone's behaving themselves here at the Boston Public Library. No problems whatsoever. Little loud, but you know what? This is the best way to ring in the new year. Take one last look at this crowd before I toss it back to you, Jack and Lisa. This is what New Year's Eve is all about. Happy 2007, everybody. Back to you, Jack and Lisa.
All right, thank you very much indeed. Look at this crowd that is now coming all over Copley Square. We've got thousands of people and having fun. And of course, we're looking forward to the big countdown, which is the brand new year and one of the greatest, I think, fireworks displays in the country.
We are just 2 minutes away from that fireworks display, and I got to tell you, this crowd down here is incredible. This is the biggest first night crowd we have seen in Copley Square in the last 5 or 6 years. A lot to look forward to in 2007, starting with the Patriots next weekend.
Oh, you got to love it. And of course, everybody excited about Patriots. I was here 31 years ago when everything kicked off. And of course, the crowds were not like this. It has grown every year, and I'm amazed. I didn't really think it would last.
Well, you know, it's funny. It started with 25,000 people, as you mentioned. Now they say 1 million people crowd into Boston for this party. Just a testament to a great organization and what the Neighborhood Network does all year to bring people in and build the excitement.
And of course, we've got about a minute and a half until we see a brand new year. 2007 is coming in as we say goodbye to 2006. Kind of mixed emotions on this year. But as we always say, hope springs eternal. The 2007 will do many things, maybe more peace in the world and more great things. Hope so.
We have to hope so. There were folks down here earlier tonight saying they were thinking of our troops and thinking of the families who couldn't be here. And Americans are optimists, and we're looking ahead to what we hope will be a wonderful year, not just here in Boston, but around the country and around the world.
49, 48, beginning to count down. You've already seen the 1 million people down at New York's Times Square. We've got hundreds of thousands of people crowding into Boston, many here, many more down, of course, near the Boston Harbor to get a great view of a wonderful fireworks display. Crowd here is just terrific, having a good time.
And whether you're down here or at home, you are in on this celebration with us tonight, and we are glad to be with you. It is a beautiful night in Boston, and I dare say this crowd is ready to ring in 2007.
All right, 15, 14, 13,
12.
Counting down from 10 seconds. Goodbye,
9,
2006.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Nothing like hearing Auld Lang Syne on a noisemaker.
I love it.